This is an instructional video on how to use a game gripper. Today we're using the Samsung Epic, but there's a lot of other phones available and they pretty much all work the same. The game gripper is just a rubber little device, has some hard buttons. We also have rubber buttons if you want, but the hard ones are a little nicer and feel more like a real gamepad. To get started, you need to download an emulator. First I'll explain what an emulator is. An emulator is a program that acts like a gaming console. So there is an emulator for a Super Nintendo, there's an emulator for a Sega Genesis, a Nintendo Entertainment System, there's emulators for a PlayStation. There may be an emulator for a Nintendo 64 coming out. But to start today, because this particular game gripper has 6 buttons here, it works really good on a Genesis. It works for all of them, but this one has more buttons, so it works for the Genesis game controller pretty good. So if you go to the Android market, you can just search emulator, and they will there's tons of them. Today you can scroll down looking for a Genesis one. Genesoid. Okay, Sega Genesis EMU. That's emulator. So that's perfect. Buy. Okay. What a great deal. $349. And so that's the first part. That the emulator is, that's that acts like the console itself. You also need your game, and so games came on cartridges like this originally. You can actually pull the data off it. You need to buy a little thing, or downloading them online is technically completely illegal. But you can go and read how incredibly illegal it is, and there's a whole bunch of places that talk about ROMs and how to get them, and you could just Google ROMs. I do not condone piracy in any way. I just like to say that. Let's see. And now I have that new application, so I'm going to go find it. Genesoid right here. And I have this ROM that I stripped. Just need to find it. And it is right here. Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Now, setup. Because you have a game gripper, you don't need to use this. See, there's like an on-screen keyboard. You don't need that. So we'll go to settings, input, turn off that virtual keypad, and we're gonna go over to first turn on that 6 button, and then we put on our game gripper. Just like that. Up. This is how you map it out. You just push the button and then push it on your game gripper. Totally easy. You can skip past these up and right, because if you want to push up and right, you just push them both. Mode. I use this blue button and start this. Now A, B, C. If you forgot which buttons are which, what you can do is just Google like a picture of the controller, or if you have an old controller, pull it out and just look at what's it. But for the Sega, it's A, B, C, X, Y, Z. So there it is. And now you're done. Save profile. Never used that before. Bam. I mean, really, it was completely easy. Oh. Okay, so my ROM was a little bit messed up on that one. Maybe I didn't map the buttons right. Oh, I did. Okay. So, boom. So, okay. No reason to play anymore, but I showed you, what an emulator is and what a ROM is. You need both to be able to play, and then set up your Game Gripper. So, if you have any questions, you can feel free to email us, and maybe we'll make another revision of this video if we need to. But thanks for watching, and buy your Game Gripper today at game-gripper.com.